Sonic and Knuckles. Lunar Silver Star Complete for the PlayStation 1. Lunar Eternal Blue. Dungeon Master Theron's Quest for the TurboGrafx 16, I believe. Elemental Gimmick Gear for the Dreamcast. Evolution 2 for the Dreamcast. I'm a big Tomb Raider fan, so I have all of them with the exception of Angel of Darkness for the PS2, which I heard was very horrible as far as controls go and storyline. But I have all of them right here. 1, 2, 3, The Last Revelation, Chronicles, and you saw the other ones for the PS2. I also have Growlancer Generations Deluxe Edition. I believe it comes with like a watch and some other little goodies. I have the God of War collection. I have Vi for the Sega CD. I have the Beholder also for the Sega CD. And Dungeon Master 2, one of my favorite games again, for the Sega CD. I also have Clockwork Knight 2 for the Sega Saturn. As you can see, I have a Sega Saturn here in its original box. I have a loose Tomcat Alley for the Sega CD. I think it came with the Sega CD that I picked up. The Sega CD RAM backup cart. Demon Stone for the PS2. A little sister figurine. Contra Shattered Soldier. The original Spy Hunter for the Nintendo. I actually would like to get a Spy Hunter arcade machine. I saw one on auction recently on eBay for $400. Unreal Strategy Guide that actually came with my boxed copy of the original Unreal. Lord of the Rings Online Collector's Edition, sealed. The Unreal Anthology, sealed. BioShock Game of the Year Edition. Assassin's Creed, sealed. Albert Odyssey for the Sega Saturn, great game. Lunar Eternal Blue for the Sega CD. Final Fantasy Origins. Rig Lord Saga 2, also known as Mysteria 2, but it never came over to the US, unfortunately. Let me see what else. Here's the original Mysteria, which later was called Blazing Heroes because of a copyright infringement with the name. The original Lunar Silver Star from the Sega CD. I have very many fond memories of that game. And Guardian Heroes, another rare Sega Saturn game. I also have some figurines. I have an Assassin's Creed Altair figure. I have a Final Fantasy VII Cloud figure and a Final Fantasy VII Sephiroth figure. Which over here I have more BioShock 2 goodies. A Big Daddy. BioShock 2 plush doll, the Eve Hypo that lights up, a sealed BioShock 2 special edition for the PS3, a Big Sister and Little Sister. I have a Sega Genesis in its original box. It's actually in pretty good condition. On the other hand, I have a Sega CD in a box that's actually in pretty poor condition. The box is a little roughed up on the back. Feels a bit flimsy. It's probably been like in a moldy storage all this time. I also have some art books I've collected. The Art of Final Fantasy IX, The Art of Halo, The Art of World of Warcraft, The Art of Assassin's Creed, one of my favorite books, BioShock, Breaking the Mold. This book is actually very rare because they had a lot of prints, but then a lot of them were coming to the customer with pages that were falling out, and they stopped actually producing them as a result. I also have this limited edition Art of Tomb Raider, 500 something pages, weighs about 13 pounds, 2 books. Only 2,000 of these were made. I also have a Final Fantasy XII Collector's Edition and an Assassin's Creed II Collector's Edition. In my next video, I'll show you what current games I have for the PS3 and PSP. Thank you for joining me.